Hello viewer, and welcome to the channel. Today we're heading down to Richmond RAAF Base as it's celebrating its 100-year anniversary, and they're putting on an air show. We'll tell you more as we get a bit closer. RAAF Richmond is a Royal Australian Air Force base located within the city of the Hawkesbury, about 50 kilometres from the Sydney CBD. The base is home to the RAAF Airlift Transport Group and mainly operates C-130 Hercules aircraft. After a rather arduous drive, we arrived in Richmond and were directed onto a nice country lane. Here we met some of the locals. Well, after a trip that took a lot longer than it needed to, we were finally parked at Hawkesbury Showground and set off for our walk to the RAAF base. We all queued up to cross the road, and then our journey was over and we'd arrived at RAAF Richmond. The first impression you get is that it's very big and there's an awful lot to see. We set up base camp under the wing of a massive C-17 transport plane. And the people just kept coming in. And parked across from where we sat with the RAAF Roulette's aerial display team. More from them later on. Our first air display was a flypast by a C-130 Hercules. Known for its ruggedness and versatility, this transport aircraft has been in continuous production since 1954. And thanks to Kathy for providing some excellent still pictures throughout the day. And we left base camp and took in some of the static displays. Here we had a close-up with a roulette. This jet trainer was most interesting. This is a replica of the Fokker tri-motor, the Southern Cross, in which Sir Kingsford Smith and Charles Ulm were the first to fly across the Pacific Ocean. We were able to have a look inside. Mid-air refuelling has always fascinated me. This is the funnel that attaches to the aeroplane that's being refueled. And it goes all the way into the KC-380A multi-role tanker, which is a modified Airbus A330. Back at base camp, and we were in time to see a Rural Fire Service Chinook helicopter coming in. They do great work firebombing bushfires. And across from us, the roulettes were starting to get interesting. The pilots were all on board. While we waited for the roulettes, we decided to take a look at this monster from the skies, a C-17 Globemaster. The Globemaster is a large military transport developed in the 1990s. The cargo compartment is 27 metres long and is loaded through a large ramp at the back. The maximum payload is 77,500 kilograms. It can carry an M1 Abrams main battle tank. They even had a display of the things they can drop out the back of a Globemaster. Notice all the cardboard packing, ensuring a soft landing when the parachute opens. Back at base camp and the roulettes were firing up. The roulettes were established in 1970. They began flying Macchi jet trainers, but in 1989 these were replaced by the Pilatus P69A, and they currently fly the Pilatus P621. Roulette's pilots are all qualified flying instructors who work at the Central Flying School at the RAAF Base in Sale, Victoria. The roulettes provide about 150 flying displays a year. Roulettes, we were up and about again, and you realise just how big the air show is, and that you're never going to get to see everything in just one day. There certainly was something for everyone. This was the drone racing tent. Very fast, and it didn't always end particularly well for the drones. And then we came across everyone's favourite, the F-35. The F-35 is a single-seat supersonic stealth strike fighter. It has a top speed of 1,960 kilometres an hour, or Mach 1.6. And the RAAF has acquired 72 F-35s at a cost of $17 billion. Just watch it perform. And then it was time to say goodbye to Richmond Air Show. We walked across the runway, said goodbye to the nice man with his dog, and trudged off into the car park. It had been a big day. Now all we had to do was remember where we parked the car. If you enjoyed this video, you could hit the like button, or even subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.